Hello, we're in the studio with Thomas Applebach. He is director of the Lehigh County Office of Veterans Affairs. Tom's office provides assistance to veterans and their families in pursuit of the federal, state, and county benefits to which they may be entitled. He chairs the Lehigh Valley Homeless Veteran Task Force, a collaboration of agencies and offices throughout the Lehigh Valley dedicated to ending veteran homelessness. He is also a member of the Lehigh County Veteran Mentor Program Steering Committee, which works with veterans in the criminal justice system, and the Governor's Advisory Council on Veterans Services. Busy man. Thomas Applebach, welcome to KU Radio.
Glad to be here.
Thank you so much for doing this. Okay, tell us a little bit of background about you.
Sure. When I graduated high school, I entered the Air Force and spent 12 years in the Air Force as a weather forecaster. Took a little bit of time off, shall we say, and then went into the National Guard and then into the Army Reserve. Couldn't get enough of one service, so I decided I'd try the other.
There you go.
And in the Army, I was a civil affairs specialist. And then in 2004, 2005, deployed to Iraq, and then retired from military service in 2006.
Thank you very much for your service, sir. Okay, so tell us how Kutztown University worked into that. When were you a student here?
I'm actually, I guess, in 2 days, if I can say that. I will be earning my master's in public administration.
Fantastic.
It's actually a culmination of, say, many years of going back to school to finish.
Okay.
Longer than I care to think about. Thank you very much. But Kutztown, more than anything, had the classes were in the evening, and it really allowed me to attend classes. I wanted an on-campus experience. I wanted face-to-face with my professors.
So what made you choose Kutztown University through this process of going back to school?
I looked at several different schools. Of course, price always plays a factor into it. But I also took a look at faculty. Many of my friends attended Kutztown as undergrads or graduates, recommended I take a hard look at it, and here I am.
Very good. Okay, so how would you rate Kutztown University's education quality? You mentioned price as a factor. Is our education quality up there with some of the more expensive schools?
Well, it's hard to compare because I don't know the expensive schools. I would say many of my professors are top quality, experienced in their field, have a lot that they bring to the table, which is really what I was looking for. I didn't want someone who had, or a university that didn't have professors that were only academics, but those who had work experience, because what I ultimately wanted to do and am doing is to take that learning experience straight to the desk and incorporate it right into my daily work life. And I've been able to do that, and it's been very, very enriching. Wonderful.
So you're not even graduated yet, and you're already employing the what you learned here into your daily life.
Absolutely.
So, Kutztown University, we've been recognized for having a very active and good Veterans Services Center. How did that play into your time here at Kutztown University? Was that helpful to you as a veteran?
It was helpful. I got to know the folks in the center. They were very supportive about everything that I needed with my questions, very encouraging at all times. And then, obviously, in my current role, I was able to turn that right back and assist them in activities and provide them with resources. So it's been very enriching, I think, on both sides of the table for both of us. And there's no doubt in my mind that I'll stay involved with the Kutztown Veterans Center and help them as best as I can, and, of course, the students that they support.
Now, you're already a success story. That first paragraph that I read leading into the interview. Tell us a little bit about what you do day to day as the director of the Lehigh County Office of Veterans Affairs.
Well, our bread and butter is to assist veterans with the benefits that they've earned, the federal benefits that they have earned. But a lot of the job, I don't mean to sound flip when I say this, but every phone call is a new adventure.
Sure.
We never know who's going to be on the other end or what the questions are. It could be a veteran. It could be a surviving spouse of a veteran's mom sometimes, calling with questions. We assist with a veteran with we assist them either by answering and assisting whatever they need, or we are an incredible resource. We have a great network out there, and we can get those people to who they need to speak to. So we work very closely with PA Career Link for employers. We work very closely with the Department of Veterans Affairs. I should be clear, I'm a county employee.
Sure.
But we work very closely with the Department of Veterans Affairs, outpatient clinic in Allentown. we can provide, or we can tap into, I should say, financial assistance for veterans going through a difficult time, with bridge grants,
Sure.
things like that. So it's an incredibly rewarding job. I remember when I first started, and I went through my official accreditation training, as they call it, and at our graduation, one of the speakers said, "You're going to find that this job becomes a calling," and they were absolutely correct about that.
And would you say, tying it back to Kutztown University, would you say that your education at Kutztown University helped lay the groundwork for your successes now and being able to help other people?
I think it has made me much better at what I'm able to do.
Good.
And that was really my intent, was to become smarter at how I work and to better understand statistics and data and budgeting and all of those things that get rolled into my day-to-day management of the office, as well as the leadership and management classes that were part of my required curriculum with Dr. Hale. And I've been able, and to this day, continue to learn more about leadership and management to be a better supervisor, a better team member, a better boss all around.
So you might have said this. I apologize if you did. What are you graduating with on Saturday?
It's a Master in Public Administration.
Public Administration. Okay, and that's something you can do a lot of things with that.
Right, and it's basically the equivalent of an MBA in the public side of the house.
Why should a student, in this case particularly a veteran, seriously look at Kutztown University when they're out college and university shopping?
Kutztown has a great diversity of students. They welcome veterans, number one. They've got a great diversity of students. The staff and the faculty have just been fantastic. The ones that I've encountered, the dean of the college that I've talked with has just been tremendous. They really care about your success, and they want to make sure not only that you're successful, but your experience here is rewarding and that you take away more than you put into it. Maybe I can say that way.
Okay. Well, I think I pretty much covered everything. Is there anything else you wanted to get out there? Any final words to anybody looking at Kutztown University?
Take a hard look. Come tour the campus. A very beautiful campus. I hate to say it's in the middle of nowhere, but it is a little bit. But it's very quiet.
Right.
It's a very peaceful campus. It's a campus that, to me, when I walk around the campus, is very relaxing.
Right.
And just makes you feel a little kind of at home. It's a small campus. It's a friendly atmosphere here.
Well, I've done about 10 of these interviews, and at least 6 of them, I would say, all gave me kind of a similar answer, that when they stepped foot on the campus for the first time, something just clicked that didn't really click at other schools. So,
yeah, the vibe is there.
Yeah.
And the vibe was there for me, and I'm the one that has to live the dream. So if
there
I'm
you
not
go.
happy and comfortable here, I wouldn't be here. So definitely, I would highly recommend it to any student, but especially veterans and those who are working, the evening classes.
That's a good point. Nobody else mentioned that.
I mean, they gave me the flexibility to finish my master's in 2.5 years, which was my goal.
And you did it, so congratulations. Well, congratulations on your graduation. Thank you for your service to our country, and thank you for that great interview.
Thank you for having me.
We really
Thank
appreciate
you for the time.
Director of Lehigh County Office of Veterans Affairs, Thomas Applebach, you have a great day.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.